Okay, Trihex skipping the on-off switches. Not about that life.
The Beast realizing what he has to do. As the Trihex takes the lead with 155 left. Thabeast721 is sitting on his perch in second place in Division A with a record of 8-1. So Trihex, while the Beast is has clinched his spot, the coveted spot in the playoffs, Tempo Trihex has not yet. He is looking this week. He could make it this week, possibly. He'd have to sweep and get help, though. So we'll see what happens here. Trihex is looking to make the playoffs here. He cannot clinch without help, but he can get close. So we shall see what happens. And remember, if he doesn't make it this week, he has another chance next week. So don't worry about that, my friend. So we are off and running. I have the Simply just making his way through the booth. He fought through the crowd. How you feeling, Simply?
Oh, it was tough to get through them. They were ferocious. They have been heating up. The match is hot, but I am here. It is happening. What needs to be said about these two, honestly?
They're great legends. I mean, this is the definition of legends, and we got 2 weeks after the playoffs. Everyone's hype, and wow, it's going off right now. We're already off and running.
I see that. So
upside down flying. Wow, upside down flying. Not something you never want to see. As Beast pops off with his first clear.
Hopping around, Trihex exploring, hoping. And then the pipes can be hard. The Beast looking pretty good. Actually, quite beautiful today, more than what I've seen normally.
Yeah, I was like, I can't look there without smiling, so I gotta have to concentrate here as Trihex gets his first clear as well within almost a minute. So wow, good start for both players.
It's heating up. Two big competitors now. If this match was coming up and it was like week 3 or week 4, I would be like, meh. You know, that'll be an okay match. But at this point, Trihex has evolved as a man, as a player. So this could be anybody's game. And there's some rivalry, you know, a bit something to prove.
Oh yeah, yeah. As we talked to both of these men it was 2 weeks ago on the rundown for GSA show, and Trihex definitely respects the Beast, and he wants to take down the Beast. I mean, he made that clear. He respects the Beast's skill, but he wants to challenge him and take him over if he can in terms of skill and power and gaming prowess.
This is true. A 9-second world record for the Beast. Let's see what needs to be done. Hopping around, smelling a Kaizo block in the beginning, some dev pipe, something. Just a tight jump there at the beginning, but this looks doable.
It looks simple, but 9 seconds makes you think there's got to be some cheese somewhere.
Oh, an Alt Insider just now speaking about the cheese. The NSA did not want to hear about that. There is no. Oh, there he is. He's back. Sir?
Oh, my mic must have dipped out. Here I am. Back in action. Can you hear me?
I can. You sound beautiful. I heard the cat too, and the Beast. The Joey not making it happen. Looks like he needed to take the pipe, but doesn't want to explore that one any further. And those are the ones that hurt a lot. When you have this low world record, you're like, there's something going on here. I could totally get this. And then you end up having to skip. But that was a pretty reasonable skip. He really didn't spend too long on that level. The Trihex still working through this one. Not quite sure what needs to happen at this point.
Yeah, I'd have to. Trihex really made a push for these playoffs. I mean, the last 4 weeks he kind of changed how he plays. And no ego. I'm just gonna skip if I have to skip. But last week I would say he kind of went back to old Trihex. I would say so. Hopefully this week he can get back to his old mindset of no ego involved. Get a tough level. Not sure where the ending is. Hey, just let it go. Get the next one. We'll see what happens this week. Koopa Course is the name of the Beast level over there.
Still more subworlds to work through. Trihex, time is ticking at this point if this isn't the end, and it is indeed. Watch out for the Gopher. Another clear under this man's belt.
The Beast spending an uncharacteristic amount of time in that level, but he says bye to it finally. As I mentioned at the top, Trihex is not clinched. The Beast is definitely clinched, but the Trihex is sitting right at 8th place, right at that magic line. So he needs to pick up a few points in this week or the next week to guarantee his spot in the coveted playoffs of Super Mario Maker 2 League.
Trihex with the immediate skip. Now, this level does not have a world record on the B side, but as he has said in interviews before, he will give it a shot. So this is him giving it a shot. I'm sure if he takes a death, he will be all done. And I think he needed that cape to take care of the Muncher. And he's actually going to try it again. He has no idea how much is left. But, I mean, there is a Bowser blowing some fiery balls his way, projectiles that tends to be an indicator that it's near the end. When Bowser is around...
Good point. Good point. Good observation there. Oh, I think he's not sure what to do here. Throwing that P block away. I'm not sure there you go. Waiting for the P block to run out. Hoping the ending is near for him. He's been here. Ugh. Missed the pound. Head goes up in frustration.
Oh, and yeah, that's going to be a skip, but we are now less than 10 minutes left, one clear under his belt. Trihex over a minute world record, but actually going for it.
Oof.
Swamp.
This is another surprising choice by Trihex here. Door's open. Door has been open. The Beast is not doing as well as he normally does right now, but Trihex has the one clear lead, but not as many as he could have. Not taking advantage of this as much as he can. He dies and says see it to that one. The Beast has the ending in sight. Got to get the right pipe, though.
Ooh, it looks like there's a little bit more here than he may have bargained for.
I believe that's it, if memory serves. Riding to glory, riding to the tie. We are tied up at 2-2.
Boom. That easy, 2-2. It's happening. Just about what I'm expecting from these two. I think it's going to be neck and neck all the way through. Trihex, changed man, ready to go, ready to skip at any given moment. Is not getting caught up on levels. 15-second world record, though. This could very well be another clear in his back pocket.
Eesh. Those spike hit boxes taking another victim as Trihex takes a death there. 146 world record for the Beast. He says bye to that one. World record's only 15 seconds, though. Trihex got to figure this out.
Ooh, very nice for Trihex. And wow, okay, this is actually a fairly spicy level here. Yeah.
We're not going to see it played out. That was pretty cool. Check that one out later after the stream, guys. It's definitely worth playing. Okay, Trihex level is Yuko42, which is someone's name, I think. It could be. 23 seconds. Probably a child's name, a child created level as he takes a bite. Goomba takes a bite of the Trihex. Here we go again.
The Goomba platform. Got to be very careful. It's super easy to slide over and get hit by the Goomba's cheeks. They extend out quite a bit. Ooh! The Beast working very well through this on-off switch level. Very nice intuition.
Trihex level appears to be very kind so far. Just push right and run as fast as you can. And it whiz. It totally is. Kind level for Trihex to make him take the lead back. 3-2. 7. Just a little bit over halfway through this thing. Just a reminder, we're going to play 3 matches here. Person who has the most clears through the 15 minutes picks up a point. Whoever wins the most matches of the 3 gets a bonus point. So the winner's going to take home 4 points or 3 points, with the loser taking home 1 as the Beast ties it up at 3-3.
Very, very nice. When he came back through it, I was like, I don't know. This level's I'm not sure, but gets it on the second try, makes it worth it. 3-3. Trihex hopping around, crouching down. Can't be good for the back. Those very tight jumps.
A little sideline commentary here. The Beast letting us know is not in the best physical condition here. Stomach bothered him a little bit. We're gonna fight through that here as we see if it hinders his performance at all. So far, he's doing great though.
Taco Bell, allegedly. I don't know if I buy it. I'm a huge proponent of Taco Bell. But I have heard it's a fairly common review of Taco Bell. You eat it and you're not going to be looking good. The Beast picking up a 4th clear for himself. Trihex getting all the checkpoints.
It was a game time decision, but he decided to stick it out for you, the fan. So thanks to the Beast for that. As he gets his 4th clear with 5:40 left on the clock. Trihex working through this bit of a maze-ish level here. doesn't look too difficult. It just looks annoying. Gotta wait for stuff. Gotta wait for that shell to do its magic.
It is indeed doing magic. You got to keep up. Pay attention to what's going on up there.
Yikes!
Ooh, very nice.
Clutch.
That was indeed clutch. And a clear keeping right up. As soon as Beast takes the lead, Trihex like, you know what? I'm going to get a clear. Hold right level here for the Beast. Has to time his jumps just right, though. These levels are the ones you hope everything lines up, because it's very easy when creators are setting these up to have some sort of desync, you know, depending on what goes on, but it works out for the Beast.
Yeah, making that happen the first try through, which is extremely important in this, to take the lead, to get a lot of clears. Need to beat levels the first time through, and the Beast is one of the best people at that. Making that look simple when it was not. .430, Trihex knows what he has to do here. He does know the score. He's down by 1. He understands that. And he says, no, I'm not down by 1 anymore, ALT. It's tied up.
Bringing it right back. 4.5 minutes left on the clock.
These guys are going punch for punch. This is two heavyweight fighters here going at it.
Sees the triple jump, of course. He's working through this level very nicely. I smell a clear coming up. Skip from Trihex. Still plenty of time to feel out the levels. You know, you don't have to commit to anything quite yet. There's a lot of big Goombas.
Level design getting more and more questionable as we go here for the Beast. He's making it happen still.
Oh, hello. Okay. Getting completely suited up. We've got a Yoshi. We've got a propeller.
Spotting the blocks out of nowhere. What's next? Gotta fly up. Gotta go. He knows what he has to do now. Where is that? Where is that pole? Excuse me. Where is that axe?
Okay, we found another Yoshi.
Oh,
you gotta be kidding. You gotta
Level
be
designer. Boo. That was a boo. Dragon Feedy would have booed that one for sure. It deserves it. And but it doesn't get a boo for that level designer. Wow, that was not kind. Kind of the worst possible kind of level you can see. Looks kind, it looks nice, just running right, but then out of nowhere into the lava as Trihex questioning his decisions as well.
Yeah, that's kind of weird. Trihex got baited sort of by the fish into a jump animation. Ooh, okay, and it's a little bit complicated, taking another death there and just going for the skip. They're both still sitting at 5-5.
230 here. This the Beast level is called Everyone Battle. Let's see how much of a battle this is. 227 left, getting into crunch time. Oh, it's a multiplayer stage here, clearly.
Ooh, tight beginning. Making it through, no problems though. Okay, Trihex skipping the on-off switches. Not about that life.
The Beast realizing what he has to do. Oh, as the Trihex takes the lead with 155 left. Okay, now we're in crunch time. Beast has to find that clear soon now. Multiplayer level, you know, sometimes there's like 4 paths and one is the correct path, one is bad. How long is this going to go? Not ideal level here for the Beast, but now we're in crunch time. Right? Not so easy to skip anymore. Look at him shaking his head. He knows. Does not want to be in this level.
And the Beast caught in a confusing situation. Not sure what's meant to happen here and goes for the skip. I don't know what was intended there. That seemed like a mess, but...
It was a multiplayer level, clearly, that I don't know what you're supposed to do. But now it's crunch time. He doesn't have a lot of time to skip now. This one better be a good one. Check the world record here. He's going to push pause to check that world record. 110!
Ooh. All right, has to basically land the world record now. These longer levels tend to be a little bit more forgiving, but it's pick a path. Oh, this is not good.
He says skip. Now it has to be a short level as well. Okay, this one tomorrow. Asuka name. Try this level tomorrow. No clue there. Could be a kid's level though, so we'll see. Did not even check the world record. Smart there, because why does it matter, right? You got to do it. So it's not wasting time there.
There's a door and a pipe, and the door, you gotta love it. In a place with spikes, reeling his head back, goes for the skip, hoping now fate, luck, completely going to be deciding what happens next. Hot a custom and reach the goal without landing after leaving the ground. This is not very promising.
Doesn't look at the world record here. Cat enjoying this action, and he takes a death, and that will be the end of race number 1. Tempo Trihex taking the lead. It was tight the whole way through. It looked like the Beast took the lead for a second. Trihex had the lead for a while. Trihex taking game number 1 and earning a point, getting him closer to the playoffs. Good match, good race, good race.
Yeah, some tough moments in there for sure.
So let's check on the Beast stats here. Yeah, the Beast picking up 5 clears. That actually ties his lowest. I mean, he's not a guy that gets 5 a lot. His average is 7.6, so definitely under that. Trihex himself, a man with a 5.3 average. So yeah, overperforming Trihex, underperforming the Beast, you could say. But we still a long way to go in this one.
And wow, okay, the Beast actually showing up now in the corner. There was somebody there previously who I wasn't completely sure who it was. I don't know if we have any sort of details or data on who that man was, but the man is here. So surely we're going to see a higher than 5 clear, looking more like himself.
He is cheesing. He's feeling good. He's ready to start this thing. Got a little bit of a handicap, though, letting his friend play the first race, but I think he can make up for it. If anyone that can make it up, it's the Beast here.
Right off the bat, the Beast looking like the builder. Keeping the suit with him. Okay, going right back through the pipe. Not happy with what he saw. But okay, and that's a goodbye to the suit, but he's going to start it over. He is interested.
Feels like we've seen that a lot this week from the Beast, when usually we just, any kind of thought to do it again, he says, all right, see ya, but he's rolling with it this week so far. Gotta get up, gotta grab the hammer, he does it.
Oh, okay, there is another door. He is interested, building himself up, rising to the top. And that's all it takes.
Oh, finding it. That was a good find for sure. Beast sniffing that one out, taking the first clear of this match, feeling good.
Short one on Trihex's side though, 34-second world record. We are auto scrolling vertically. And lava is rising.
Pretty cool level design here. Have to jump on the cannons as they fall. Very precarious position though. One fall, and this level has started over, and it's not like it's fast either.
Oh yeah.
And he eats the soup. Says see ya. Probably the right move. That's one you would like to get the first try, but if you don't, you got to say bye to it. Just lost time. The Beast clutching it out, questioning why that's in soup. Inexpert. 2 clears, 2 minutes. I don't need to tell you, mathematicians out there, that's a good pace.
Great pace. You can see it right on his face. Clearly confused. I think we all are. But yeah, I mean, they make it look easy. Like, you definitely could have easily taken some deaths there, but a pretty generous level. You know, nothing surprising. Was laid out pretty nicely. Trihex not wanting to take the pipe, but appears to be the only option. We are in the sub world.
Trihex looking to find he's not having very kind levels to start this thing for sure. Taking the shell to the face. Trying to keep himself calm here. Got to get that first clear under your belt. Always feel a little bit better when you got that first clear. Hasn't happened yet for Trihex. Hopefully it's next level as the Beast extends the lead.
He doesn't even know what's happening anymore. He's like, I don't even deserve this. This is just stupid at this point. 3 in a row, quick ones, and all in the same vein. Getting dealt a very nice hand, but also, I mean, executing extremely nicely on these levels.
Oh yeah, this is Good point there from the cat, but he's taking his own commentary. 7-minute world record. The Beast is going to throw it down. 3 clears in 3 minutes, my friends, is really good. Tempo, Trihex still stumbling. The levels aren't really giving him a way to take off here yet.
It's so mean that you can't even see if the Thwomp has a parachute. Like, you really only know once it starts moving, so you just kind of have to go with a guess. But I guess that's part of the fun.
Tough decision here for Trihex. He knows what he has to do. It's not that difficult. He's made kind of a silly mistake there. He's gonna roll with it. Gonna keep going with it. He needs to find that first clear. Not really a speedy level itself. Doesn't know where the ending is. This is a tough call, right? You know the level's slow. You want to skip it, but you also don't have your first clear yet. So it's like this is just gotta jump into the sky. Oh, you got lucky. Nice. Oh, nice save there.
All hope was lost, but the Koopas came to the rescue.
Thought that was over. Come on, where's the flagpole?
And no indicator that you need to press Z, nothing, going for the blind jump, and he's still going with it. And this is the point where it's really stressful, right? Because he's almost 5 minutes in, no clear. At this point, you don't want to keep skipping to find a level like 48-second world record.
Yeah, this is what's tough. This is when it gets really tough to skip. I'm 100% understand why Trihex is running this one, but I also, look, if you watch this match back, he's probably gonna say, hey, I should have skipped this one, but he's just trying to get that first clear. So the bait is there. But we still don't even know where the ending is in this level. That's the danger, right? So we'll see where it is. Hopefully it's soon.
And that is not very poggers, to say the least. Going for the jump. Oh, actually, maybe could have worked out, but deciding to go for the skip at that point. The Beast picking up yet another clear.
Wow. Trihex, it's really tough here for Trihex. Not a lot of tough levels, a lot of tough situations. Just not going well right now. The Beast 4 clears up. I don't think that difference has been made up ever. Four level lead has never been overtaken. But hey, we could see history in the making here. 9 minutes left, still very possible. Trihex taking another death though. Trihex is going tough this time. Luckily though, it's a best of 3. Right? No matter what happens, he's gonna get another shot at it. That's the Beast making his way through a maze here. On his way to glory, as long as the timer is kind. 3 seconds left. Oh yes, it is. 2 seconds left. 5 clears to 0.
Ooh, finding a couple boots and a gigantic mushroom. We are going big, baby. Somehow fitting in the boot. I don't even know how that is working. The magic material able to stretch at infinite speed. Now, the thing about Trihex's position is like, okay, I have to move quick, right? But that quick mentality will end up slowing you down. As we saw earlier, just went straight for the jump and taking it a little bit slower here.
There it is. Trihex triumphantly reaching the pole, getting his first clear in the bell. Let's see if that calms him down, can make him get some rolling here. We need to get some momentum here on Trihex's side, because he has not found any yet. But hopefully this is the beginning of something good.
Beast bopping around. A Shelmet. The equipment is here.
Multiple doors, something you do not want to see. Making that look so simple. Shell jumps are not easy, my friends, but he makes it look like it's just a normal jump for any of us mortals.
Yeah, I think it looked like he was going to try to use what might have been intended there, to use the Wiggler, but he's like, all right, I'm going to just do a shell jump because that is way easier than whatever I was trying to do, and it worked out. But man, the house of Wigglers here, bouncing around. These are angry Wigglers, but on both sides, actually. We got the different worlds.
Last Wiggler down. 6 clears, just over halfway. I don't need to tell you out there. I'm not going to say it out loud, but that is an incredible pace. See if you can keep it going, my friends. Yeah, this is... Just to remind you, not saying anything, the record here is 11 clears in 15 minutes, held by IPK. He's done that twice. And yeah, it's just a good fact to know. Keep in mind.
keep in mind, but don't say it. Don't let anyone know. But it just might possibly happen to be the case that is a thing that can happen.
Exactly.
We got a question in the chat. What happens if they're both at the same amount of clears when the timer runs out? What ends up happening? Alt, can you give me the rundown?
Sure, this is what happens. Whoever gets the next clear wins. They still can skip, do whatever they want, but the next clear will win after that point. And yeah, that's how it goes. It's one of the rules I would like to for next season as Trihex gets a second clear here. Fortunately, not gaining any ground because the beast is just going so fast right now, but he's feeling good himself. That's one of the rules I would like looked at next season. Not the format of next season isn't decided yet, but overtime rules could use a bit of tweaking, but that's just my opinion. But we shall see what happens next season. A lot of things in the air. We still got to deal with this season, my friends. Tempo Trihex level is entitled and that is it. Bit of a scream sound, maybe. Could see something spooky here.
14 seconds, though, exactly what he's looking for. But it doesn't look to be the most forgiving level. The beast has to plop down on all of these P switches. He's got one in his hands. Just for safekeeping.
Is it another clear? Gotta be safe, and he gets it. No problem. 7 clears, 5:20 left.
Yeah, the beast in a very solid position right now. 7-2.
Trihex level says use the rift. We'll see what exactly that means here as you watch the level.
Cat is extremely active right now, getting really into the league. Can't blame him. This is an extremely exciting match.
We don't say that out loud until it happens, okay, buddy? Okay, we'll see. Hopefully he'll calm down here as Trihex takes a death.
The music note causing his downfall into the saw blade. The Dry Bone Kingdom on the beast side. Working through, still on some great pace here. Trying to avoid getting burned, but losing his firepower. We'll see if that ends up being a big deal.
It's got to be tough for Trihex right now, as he knows this one's probably out of reach, so he's just kind of, heart's not in it when you can't really come back from this one. He does know the score now, so it's kind of Trihex just get some reps in, That's how you got to think about it. Just get some practice in till the race number 3.
No more damage boost left though for the beast. Trihex picking up another one though. 3 clears to his name. 4 minutes left. It's tight. It's a tight schedule.
He says, I don't want it to be tight. It's 8th clear now with 4 minutes left. Still pretty speedy.
Let's go.
Oof. Trihex looked to the heavens after that death for didn't know what to do there. Took a death in the abyss.
Yeah, he's had a couple moments like that now throughout this match where he's very eager to just keep moving and just goes for the blind jump hoping that it'll work out, and it usually does not work out. Sometimes you don't have a choice.
Sometimes you just gotta YOLO it and see what happens.
Okay. Not landing on the P switch, grabbing them as he falls down. And it is indeed looking like the beast will be pushing this to a 1-to-1 situation. Gonna have to just shake it off on both ends, both players. Get in the right mindset. The beast picking up yet another 9 to his name.
Oh, my friends. 2:30 left on the clock. Not saying anything again, but there is something that could be said here. We'll see if the levels are kind, though. Now, RNG is not a big part of this. I mean, individual levels, RNG is a huge part of this. Through over 15 minutes, it's not. But we shall see if the RNG gods want the beast to have a chance at this. He does have the skills to do it whenever levels are thrown at him. Ooh, looks like a speedy level here again. That's what you want to see.
Yeah, and that will probably throw it out. Could still tie it, though. Depends on how quick these levels coming up are. And Trihex getting very long levels, just going for it. But at this point, the most important thing is just, you know, like he has said previously in his interviews, drop the ego. Don't be concerned about what has happened. Just play the game, basically.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Hopefully, you know, race number 3, Trihex can throw this one away and say, hey, just get back on track. I think the glasses were a huge part of this. We're not talking that up enough. The glasses are really coming clutch. Race 1, the glasses weren't really feeling it. Beast throwing those away, and look. Beast has
New man.
It's incredible.
Rocking contacts. Not sure what is meant to happen here. That's a skip from him. 1 minute left to maybe get into the double digits. We'll see. Trihex, a really good reaction there, taking out the Thwomps, but not grabbing the Vine. Didn't have too much time to react there. Easy challenges, apparently.
And now we're seeing the Beast getting a level without a world record. 47 seconds left on his clock. 11 is pretty ambitious right now. Yeah, I had to say bye to that kind of interesting level there. He could definitely tie his high of 10, though. As Trihex picks up his 4th.
Short and sweet. Standard. Could be.
25 seconds. Can he get that 10th?
Cat paws coming out all over the place, slapping the Beast around. Does not faze him.
Five. Here we go. Come on. Doesn't look like it's gonna happen. 9 clears, still an incredible number. Yeah, just to comment, I see the chat is again, as we always do often, we talk about RNG in this thing, and here's my take on that. Until last week, we had a player that was 21-0, okay? 21-0 in races. If this thing was RNG, if you're flipping a coin, what are the odds of getting 21 heads in a row? Simply, I'm gonna let you guess that.
That would be, what, 0.5 to the 21st?
It's something like 1 in 2 million or something. So, yeah. Obviously, there is a factor in individual levels of RNG, but as we've seen through these 10 weeks of this tournament, the best players continuously get high clear rates. Think of it like a poker tournament, right? That's what I say. You get a hand every time. If you don't like a hand, you say bye to it. Oh, you get a good hand, you play that one. But the best poker players do the best with those hands they're given. And that is exactly what we're seeing over this 10 weeks. The best, there's consistent performance that is, you know, extremely even over the 10 weeks here. But we are getting ready. Enough of that talk. We're getting ready for race number 3, and we shall see who takes this one home. Trihex again, looking for points for the playoffs, looking for his spot, to shore up his spot and his part of the prize pool. Let me remind you, when you get in the playoffs, you get a piece of that prize pool just by making it. So this is important. He's sitting in 8th right now, but he could lock it up if he gets 3 points and some help from other racers this week. And let's go. Race number 3.
Indeed, coming in. And RNG, I mean, it definitely has its moments where it is very prevalent. But generally, throughout the league, it tends to even out. You know, eventually you'll get a set of good levels, you'll get a set of bad levels, but the consistent thing is knowing when to skip, knowing when you should move on and stop trying with a level. And it's clear skipping is a very high correlation with the players at the top of the leagues.
Yeah, I've turned to call it level selection. I think that causes less agita in the chat. So level selection is a huge part of this for sure. Easy speedrun for Trihex. Something you want to see in that title lane is the Beast picking up his first in less than a minute.
Trihex can pick this one up right here. 8-second world record. Boombrat's causing some problems. Oh, getting blasted by a fireball, but he is definitely going to spend a little bit of time on this one.
Thought Trihex might get off to a good start here. Nice, smooth start, which you want to see, but unfortunately, that Piranha Plant had other ideas. The Beast level name is Difficult Course. So
okay.
Wow, yikes. Okay, lava stopped, luckily.
Boom. Trihex picking up his first clear as well. Right away, much smoother start than we saw from last game. And the start really seems to affect a player throughout the whole match. I mean, from race 2, we saw Trihex was getting wore out. And reasonably so. The levels that he was getting, the kinds of things that he was falling into, it's pretty tough. He's going to take care of a big Bowser now. The clown car power is real. Doing some damage.
Should be simple for him, and it is. And he takes the lead back. Trihex see the goal there. What's he got to do to get there, though? What's he have to do? Did not see the name of his level. Oh, come on, level designer. Trihex cannot catch a break here. Got some work to do here. This is extremely precarious. Oh, unfortunately, he takes a death. Knows we have to do. Oh, again, he skipped that title. I couldn't read the whole thing. Gotta go under something. I can read it. Forgive me. As the beast goes to a speedrun level, she makes quick work of always. And wow. I mean, I could just stop saying it, but wow, 3 clears, less than 3 minutes, guys. The beast is on some kind of pace the last 2 races here. Wow.
Beast is flying. Trihex deciding to just speed right through it, and speed tends to be a pretty useful thing, but okay, here we go. Got a bomb.
Well, I was going to say, if he's not rewarded for that bravery, but now he is, and he gets it back to within 1, 3-2. The beast is on some kind of roll here. I mean, the last 2 races, this is incredible pace over 2 races. Search for the key is the name of the beast level. Two minutes for the world record there. That means the beast is going to say bye to that one. Who said last week his like number has gone down. It used to be maybe 1:30 was the number you skip. Well, then it turned out to be number 1. The 1 minute was kind of the time to skip, and he said that might even get less for him now. So it just keeps getting lower and lower, it seems, and a lot of people are kind of getting on that bandwagon. Maybe 50 seconds is the magic number. We're still figuring that out,
Trihex exploring, trying to figure out where he's meant to go. But going right is always a pretty decent solution. Checkpoint under his belt. Now, I'm pretty sure this is like a 30-ish second world record. Going to take some damage here.
There it is. Oh, wow. Spoke too soon. Hope it's not commentator curse. The ending is right there. Gotta wait for the... That one hurts. He saw the ending there as the beast. Wow, the flames are coming off the controller here for the beast. Incredible pace again. Trihex has got to keep up here. This is, unheard of pace here for the beast.
That was actually a pretty clever way to prevent the cheese. Like, Trihex went over the top, was like, oh, I got the cheese figured out, but really had to go on the bottom and hit the P-switch, and then picking it up now, 3-4, catching up nicely to the beast. We got a race.
Yeah, he's keeping pace, yeah. The beast level was entitled Spin Wall Kick. There you go, you know what you have to do there. 2 things the beast is very proficient at. The beast, props to Trihex, because the beast is on, insane pace, and Trihex is keeping pace himself, so could see very high clear levels for both players here.
And you see how the beast handled that edge. He didn't try to just kind of like blindly jump. He's like, I'll see if is there anything I can see, and was able to save it with a ground pound stall, wrapping back around, still alive.
That ability to clear levels the first time through is really the difference here. I wish we could keep the stats on that, because I think there's a direct correlation between number of first time through clears and wins. I mean, it sounds obvious, but I think it's pretty strong correlation. Good point.
Oh, Trihex getting pounded from below, really close to the checkpoint. Yeah,
that hurts. Beast is still making his way through this bit of an adventure-ish level now. It's turned into.
Yep, gonna take some damage here, but
there it is.
There it is. Hello.
Oh yeah. Taking his 2 clear lead back. Trihex gotta answer back now, as he has so many times this race. Answers back after the beast takes a 2 clear lead. See if he can make it happen now. YOLO jump to the right. 34 seconds into the soup, unfortunately.
Utilizing the pause, but did not offer him any valuable information, and just trying it again. Tight. That looks like he can't connect, though.
Looks possible.
Again.
Checkpoint right there. It's worth going for. Ladies and gentlemen, hold on your hats. Is he going to make it happen? Nope, he's gonna go more safe way here this time.
Yeah, that jump seems like just out of reach, but Axe, here it is.
Boom! He does it. He
Okay.
does answer back. Wow.
Okay.
This is keeping pace is really going well here with Trihex. See the difference here from the second race. You know, just he's getting the momentum this time, fighting through these tough levels and making it happen. I closed the door before this happened, but the cat somehow finagled his way through that door. I will definitely make sure before the next race the door is closed again, my friends. As the Beast makes it 6 clears. Again, answering back, clapping back to get the 2 clear lead back. Wow. 7:30 left on the clock with 6 clears. Mathematicians, use your head. That's an incredible pace again.
Interesting level here on Trihex. Trying to figure out which spring is worth keeping to bring to the goal, but decides none of it's worth it at all. Going for the skip. And 7 minutes left, still can bring this up, but a 2 clear lead is a little bit scary.
For sure. I'd like to see Trihex get it within 1 with at least 3 minutes left on the clock. But the Beast, how he is, just clear levels left and right. Ooh, tough level there. Trihex says see you for that one as well. It's clear, proving a bit elusive here. Leap of faith. Trihex knows what that means. He knows exactly what that means. You're gonna have to jump randomly, and hopefully level designer is kind.
Oh, okay. We've got the propeller.
Level designer, are you kind or are you evil?
Ooh.
Kind so far.
Okay.
Does it continue? The personality of a person you could tell here.
Oh,
No.
not quite drifting off.
Oh no, that was not nice. Level designer. He's not surprisingly gives this one another go. I mean, thought you might see some cheese up here, maybe.
Okay. We are just holding right once again, hoping that it's going to work out. The Beast has got his coins. Stalling, but it's not enough. And Trihex just barely missing the platform, going for the skip.
Okay, run away from the thwomps is the name of Trihex's level on that side. That's fine. And you can see that's all he has to do. Run away from those thwomps.
Yeah, gotta move extremely quick though, but there's a little bit of a buffer. Trihex moving quick. Ooh, that was so close, hitting the saw.
Look at the timer on the B side, by the way. That is 000, and he got the clear just in time. 3 clear. Oh, excuse me. The 2 clear lead is back. 7 clears to 5 clears now, as the counter will update. Did it not? I thought Beast should be at 7, right? Maybe I am counting incorrectly, but
No, I think you're right.
help me out.
Beast should be at 7 right now. Our counter tries its best, but there are some moments where it just...
There you go. We got it updated for you, folks. Yeah, that is the true scores here. Beast with the 2 clear lead on Trihex with 4:20 left. Wow. Nothing to say but wow on that one. The Beast getting another clear, going to 8 with 4 minutes left. It's beginning to get a little out of reach here. Trihex gonna have to get a few quick levels to catch up to this man on fire right now. Eight clears with 4 minutes left. Wow. That is something you don't see every week, my friends.
Beast making some moves. Trihex taking care of these munchers.
132 for the Beast. Says see you to that one. Yeah, Beast is having a great race right now. 5 clears. I mean, the average win clear rate is about 6. I mean, so normally this would be fine. You'd be getting a win with this level, but this many clears, but not this week. This is indeed a best of 3. This is the last of those 3. Both are players taking a race. The Beast taking a cannon to the face.
Bullet Bill coming through. Taking care of business. And this level a lot longer than I thought when I was expecting on Trihex's side. It looked sort of like a speed run, but certainly not. You gotta be getting close to the flagpole.
You think? But oh no, the fun doesn't end. What's going on here? Trihex questioning life decisions of the level maker.
And they just keep coming down. There it is, the holy P switch. But has to hit it and not get munched through the P door.
Still 2 minutes left.
Going.
This is not fun. There's the tape. Fighting through the power blocks triumphantly. Getting his 6th clear, which is great. I mean, that's a great number. Now, if he gets 2 quick ones in a row, we might be talking about something, my friends. Definitely possible. This is not over yet, Trihex. Now, hopefully, the levels are kind. Gotta beat 20 Koopas on the Beast side. Excuse me, Koopa Troopas there on the Beast side. But where are they? You gotta get 20 more. The level was there, but he didn't have the clear condition met.
Okay, here we go. Making some moves.
Shout outs to the original Super Mario Brothers there.
Good times.
Oh, yeah.
Playing this in the doctor's office.
He's making it happen slowly. This is not. This might not do well for his total clear count, but he's making it happen.
Check the code, though.
There we go. He'll have about 50 seconds left to tie his high of 10 after he gets this clear. Yeah, I mean, safe to call this one now with a 3 clear lead. This is a fun match. I mean, we saw a man just get on fire in the second race, and it continued. Levels were kind. He was playing incredible. And Trihex was doing a great job keeping up for the third race, but just not enough.
22 seconds for Trihex. Yeah, both players coming through today and bringing the heat. I mean, these scores normally on both sides would usually take the W, but when you've got 2 giants going against each other in the ring, you really got to bring it. Beast floating around in space.
Five seconds left on the clock here. Can the Beast find his 10th? Falling into his death. His total will stay at 9. Trihex will stay at 6, even though he gets that last X. But wow, what a race. Joined now by the Beast. The glasses, I mean, you think that was the turning point there, taking those glasses off?
I mean, I don't know who that guy was. He came in and said, I got to play right now. And he tied me up, put me in the closet, and I managed to escape in the second 2 rounds.
Thank God you escaped. He was kind of pooping the bed, as they say. In round 1, it was not looking very good, but you're able to pull it together, clean it up. Talking about round 2 and round 3, how did you feel about the levels that you were getting? There was a couple there that you made a face at, and we all know that face. It's like, what is this level doing here in Expert?
Yeah, you occasionally get ones that are like, I don't know, maybe a little kid built it, and so we still don't know exactly how it works to be sorted, but in Mario Maker 1, we don't know if it's still the same, but depending how long it took you to upload the level, that made a level get sorted as well, so that, because nobody's beaten it, it's hard to rate it. So sometimes you can get like a super easy level that they struggled to upload, and then, you know, you're like, well, that just nobody's played it yet. It's going to get popped down to normal, probably.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Trihex, I also got to ask you about that. Round 2 was not kind, could not get any kind of momentum going. What were your thoughts there? And then round 3, you've turned it around, got 6 clears. I mean, that's a nice number, but still did not take the W. How you feeling?
I didn't know I was being interviewed too. I just wanted to listen in to hear what what the king had to say. Yeah, I got some absolutely awful levels. I wouldn't even, the first 5 minutes of round 2, I've never had RNG this bad where I didn't get anything I wanted until like 5 minutes in. The first 5 minutes wasn't even me trying to beat levels. It was me trying to find just not bad levels. It was like, can I get like a non-auto scroller, non-red coin, non-objective, no world record, non-auto scroller, something, non-troll. Like whenever it was like I didn't know what to do, if it was pick a pipe or if I got like baited back to the beginning, I would skip. And I'm looking for those other criteria I just listed off to not be in there as well. And it took a long time for me to get there, from what I recall. As for round 1, I was actually surprised I won that one because there was like a stupid like fish level, bouncy fish level that trolled the crap out of me. It was like it was a jumpy fish that comes out in and out of the water, and it was in front of a thwomp. I wanted to spin jump on the thwomp, but you have to wait for the thwomp to be stationary. So it just traps you where the fish will bounce beneath you and make you do a jump when you want to do a spin jump. And I like died to that like 6 times, I think. And I just like, I was like, okay, this is a 20-second world record level. It's mega free, but this is tilting the crap out of me. So I got to skip for emotional comfort's sake. Because once you're tilted, I feel like you're playing in the past, you're thinking about what you could have did. You're still mad about the other level, but you got to play this level. You're not mentally in the clear, I would say. And as for round 3, I don't even remember at this point.
You came through in round 3, had 7 clears, pretty dang nice. Like that would typically take the W, but
oh, you know what? Actually, I got one for you. What I did different this time, I didn't watch Beast. Last time I tried something different. I actually watched. I had my opponent's tab open, so I had like Feeney open when I was playing, and it ultimately was a distraction to me. I'm really curious of how Beast plays. I think there's a lot I could learn there. But I knew that like Beast is really good, so I'd rather just not watch anyone else and just focus on playing as good as I can play. So I didn't have you open, so I don't even know like when I was close or when I wasn't. I only have like the score in the Discord chat to go off of if I was like winning or not. So for example, in this last round 3 here, was I close or was I not close?
Oh, extremely close. I mean, the Beast was on a record pace, but you kept answering back every time he get clear. You would keep it within 1. So you were within 1 basically the whole time until the last 3 or 4 minutes, and then he took a 2 clear lead that you never caught back. But yeah, I mean, obviously your different take on how you're playing this thing is turned off. You made a push to the playoffs. Now you're in 8th place, probably going to make it. I mean, you still got to do something next week, but yeah, man. I mean, it sounds like you're disappointed, but I wouldn't be. You had a great performance this week.
Yeah, it's just stressful. It's not even disappointment. It's actually maybe Beast can actually agree with me here or not. I don't know here, but like because there's no comfort in how good you're doing because what level you're gonna get is such a wild card. You don't feel comfortable ever. Like even when you're in a lead, it just takes like 3 20-second freebie levels that should be an easy, and you get them an expert, and then you just get caught up. I've had victories mid-round where I was like, I didn't deserve that. That was just like the RNG gods blessing me. So, I don't know. My chat was telling me I look stressed out, and I was like, yeah, because I don't know. It's like, oh God, do I skip right now or do I not? I don't know. I'm just, oh God. It's like, I never feel certain about anything. It's just it feels like I'm playing Yoshi's Valley on Mario Kart 64. You're just like, you don't know who's in what place until like lap 4 or lap 3. You know what I mean? Like, until the final 5 minutes, I don't really know like who's winning, or I don't feel like I'm winning at all.
We got to jump away, but Beast, I want to get your thoughts on what Trihex just said there. Do you agree, disagree? What do you think?
Yeah, I definitely think the league is changing here at the end because, like we've been saying, people are starting to catch on. Like at the beginning, I was like, oh, I can get 6, 7, win by a lot. Now it's like, everybody's competing, so. I do feel like it's getting, to be more RNG just because everybody knows the meta now. So, but I don't know. I guess we'll see how things shake up in the end.
Yep, I definitely agree with you guys. We got to jump. Thanks for your time, guys. See you next week. And yeah, next match is coming up. Stay tuned, guys.
All right, bro. Jeez, man. Later.